We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Sean Marion and Dirk Nowitzki, the forwards. Mayo out there with Collison, and it's Keeman in at the 5 down low. And for the Spurs, Green and Leonard out on the perimeter. Boris Diaw is out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the 1. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. The kick out to Mayo. Over Duncan. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And no defender was around him to influence that shot. It didn't hurt them there, but, you know, they can't make that mistake twice.
It's a look, and he connects with the jumper. Duncan's got his first bucket of the night.
He exposed a flaw in the defense. No way they're supposed to be giving him that shot.
On the wing, Marion. Nowitzki up top. Over Diaw. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And here's Duncan. Diaw dishes to Duncan. Green over Mayo. Green, no luck. He gets it up. Shot is no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Spurs. 5-0. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Delonte West is out there with Mayo. And there's Carter. Then there's Marion. And it's Brand in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ginobili misses.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
And here's Mayo for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
There's the feed to split it. Back to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Again, the miss by Ginobili.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
Marion passes to Brand. Back to Marion. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And defensively, you've got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance. You know, he's a rarity in the NBA, guys. A big man who can launch it from deep.
Shot is off. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Time now for the...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports...
Visitors travel on foot and by boat along the gorgeous Riverwalk here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome back, everyone. One guy who's been getting it done is O.J. Mayo.
Yeah, and you know the numbers aren't that gaudy when you look at the box score. It's more about his energy and his impact.
You know, sometimes the stats can be misleading, but he certainly has been a big factor.
So with Ginobili sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Tony Parker at the 1 and Danny Green at the 2. Boris Diaw is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in its center. Collison kicks to Mayo. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Parker. Throws it up high. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
Pass to Green. There's the triple. Duncan dishes to Parker. They kick it out to Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game. And here we go with Darren Collison. Here's Marion. Misses it from 7 feet out. Here's Green. And he drains it.
Woo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. That shot.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Spurs lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
And Kevin, our Uncontainable Game Award goes to the San Antonio Spurs. Right now, everything has been going their way, and they've taken advantage of their chances. Looks like it's going to be theirs for the taking, and they're 1 quarter away from the win.
And thank you for that, Doris. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Dirk and Brand playing up front. On the perimeter, it's West and Carter. And it's Collison in at the point. Right side, Collison. Tries again. Indeed, Brand will drop it in for 2. Brand's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. And that's an intentional foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Boris Diaz checked in for Sprint. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Steven Jackson. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Gary Neal. Dallas also making some changes. Chris Kaman is checked in for Brand. Marion comes in for Delonte West. And it's Mayo in for Darren Collison. The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Trout not happy at all with that call, Clark.
You know what? I hope these officials, Steve, have thick skin, and I know they do because they're hearing it on that call.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here comes Darren Collison. Outside Mayo. From deep. Can't get it to go. Here's Nowitzki. And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work.
And hard work on the boards, guys, leading to that putback.
Here's Parker. Missed. And so it's San Antonio with the win.